everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So we are building with the new pack. Before we get into talking about it, I do have to state that this is not the final software and everything that you see might be subject to change. I know that it's a little bit glitchy right now, that's all I know. So, or at least the gameplay, because build by went completely fine. Except my reshade wasn't really loading, but I don't really know what that was about. It loaded later on. It was weird. Just know that whatever glitches you might see might be changed or fixed before the pack is available to everyone else. So we have a little bit of a longer time to have fun with early access, I suppose. This time it's all been very strange and stressful, and I've felt so lost over the past couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even it's been weird. I'd rather not talk about it, to be completely honest, because I've just been moody and lost for the past couple of days, but now I want to have fun again. So can we just have some fun with this pack? Like, can we just build something? If you want anything specific from me, please let me know in the comments. Although I will probably not really do many community lots. So before you start asking for those, it's not my thing. It's never been my thing. It's still not my thing. So we'll see though. Eventually I might do it for the save file. So, but today we are building this honeymoon home. It's supposed to be a rental, but you can change it to a residential, just so you know. So if you want to actually have your Sims live in this house, that is possible. But I kind of did it as like with rental homes in mind, if that makes sense. It's not overly cluttered. There's a lot of plants that I hope the renters, the ones who rent out the house, I don't know what they're called, but I hope that they take care of them, although they don't have to in The Sims. So technically, I suppose they're plastic plants, but let's just pretend like they're not, whatever, it's fine. But there's a lot of plants in the living room space or just scattered around the the house, to be honest. I was trying to go for tiny house vibes as well, but it's definitely not really full on a tiny house. I actually, more or less, not fully, but kind of took inspiration from a dollhouse, I think it was, that I found on, I think it was a dollhouse or something like that, like a miniature house or whatever they're called, that I found on Pinterest that I thought was so cute. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you also know that these kinds of houses are not really my style. They're not houses that I do very often, if ever. So anything Mediterranean or anything that looks like it would come from southern Europe, I don't really do that. I don't know. I'm from Northern Europe. It's not really foreign to me because I've been to Italy many times. So it's not, I would say this falls under Italy too. But it's not because of that. It's just maybe it is too foreign, even though I have visited Italy so many times. Maybe the house styles are still a little bit too foreign to me or something, but it's just not something that I play around with very often, this kind of architecture style, if you will. But I had a lot of fun with this one. It was a joy. It was also fun trying to figure out what items I could use and stuff. I will say that this is, like, straight up say that this is not base game and My Wedding Stories only, because I don't feel like there's enough items to actually make a full house out of it. And I just wanted this house to look its best. So instead of just going for base game and the new pack, which I'm sure there's houses in this new world that are built by other creators that have only used base game and My Wedding Stories, so it is possible. But I kind of just wanted to make sure that the house looked its best. So I decided to ignore that and just go for all the packs that I have available to me. Just pick the items that I felt were most fitting for this house. So I hope that is okay. I know that usually when we get new packs, I also start out doing a base game plus the new pack, mainly at least. Like, the vast majority will either be from base game or will be from the new pack and then mixed in with some base game, and maybe there'll be a couple of items from other packs that I just felt like were perfect for the situation. But for this house specifically, I just kind of chose to ignore that. I do think that a lot of the build buy is focused more around the event rather than creating homes. So it just it made it a little bit harder to only use the pack. So I decided to just forget about that this time. It's also been a weird early access phase and it's, whatever. So things are just different this time. But next pack, we'll go back to the usual. We'll go back to doing overviews as well. I actually plan on doing an overview today. So as in record it today, edit it, and then upload it. But I'm doing this voiceover a little bit past 4 p.m. And if I were to do the overviews after doing this voiceover, they wouldn't be up until 8, which means that I wouldn't get started on the next video because I really want to build up again tomorrow. So I wouldn't get started on that until like 9, and that's too late. So I am just gonna focus on builds for now. Plus I'm sure that other creators have done overviews here on YouTube by now as well, so like I would just be behind anyway. But this, like I said, this early access phase has also been a little bit weird. So I didn't start recording with this until yesterday after embargo lifted. But I'm sure you know why. If you're on Twitter, you know why. So that's just how it is this time. However, we're gonna have fun with this. Like I said, if there's anything you want to see, if there's a household that you have in mind that you want to see a build for, let me know. And I'm gonna do my best to not stick to this 20 by 20 because I'm telling you, like, this lot is gonna be my new Windenburg surrounded by water lot. Like this lot, I can see me building so many different houses on here. I could see a more contemporary looking home here too. It's beautiful. The surroundings are beautiful. It's just, we're on this like little, it's not an island in its own, but like this lot, I'm talking about specifically this lot that we're building on right now. It's not an island on its own. So I believe at least, or is there a bridge leading to it? Wait, now I forgot, because there's a bridge somewhere else in this world. It's new to me, okay? I don't remember exactly what the world looks like. Anyway, but there's a lot of water around this, and it's like just open water. It's gorgeous. It's so tranquil. It's loving. So yes, we're going to be building on this lot quite a lot, but I'll do my best to build on some of the other ones before I get back to this one. It's just, you can probably sense the surroundings when you're looking at the facade of the house. It's very beautiful. I also wanted to take advantage of that and make sure that they both had a patio or a terrace, whatever you want to call that, where they could lie on some lounge chairs and just chill. Just pretend like they're looking at the water or something, because I'm not really sure that Sims actually do that, but let's just pretend. And also that they had a lot of windows that were facing the water as well, because, or at least in their living room that were facing the water, because I feel like that just makes sense. Logically, it just makes sense. I don't know how to put it into words, but it just makes sense. I will say something that probably doesn't make sense to a lot of you regarding this house is that you do have to walk up the stairs outside to get to the bedroom. But I love this little stair situation that was going on with the house that I took inspiration from, so I just had to use it. And I know that it's weird, but it's also The Sims, so not everything has to be logical still. I know after just justifying the back patio and everything, but it doesn't have to be super logical still, okay? It's still just a game. It's still just The Sims. So yes, they do have to walk up the stairs outside, but hopefully that is okay still. And yeah. That also means that the bedroom is a little bit closed off compared to the rest of the house still, which I feel is completely fair. It is a honeymoon home. Jeez, why was that so difficult to say? Okay, anyway, so I don't know. It's just kind of cute. They could have friends over as well if they want, although I feel like there's only, like, the dining table is super small, so maybe not. Maybe just forgo don't have friends over. Just ignore that. Just be the two of you. It's completely fine. I actually don't really know honeymoons, like, I don't really know, because the only thing I know is what I've seen in American movies. Because I don't actually know if it's a thing that Danes do after weddings. Like, I can't pull up slice it. Like, is that a word? If you're Danish, is that a thing? Because I'm not really sure. I don't know. Call me naive, but like, I don't know. So I've been to a couple of weddings, but I don't actually remember if any of them went on vacation after the wedding. Also, after weddings in America, let's say in the US, do they go on their honeymoon literally the day after, or how does it work? Is it different from person to person or couple to couple? I don't really know either. I just wanted to build something that was for a honeymoon because I felt like it was super cute. So that's what we're doing, but I'm going to be honest and say that I don't really know how honeymoons, like the logistics and everything. I don't really know. But you can also easily use this as just a rental for a couple or a single person, a single sim that just wants to visit Tortosa. That is also possible. So I have been scouting a little bit of the other parts of the world too. It's a very beautiful world, so I am looking forward to trying to build on the other lots as well, see like what the surroundings are like for those. I know there's a couple that also have or that are also placed by the waterfront. I know there's a couple that aren't as well. So it's just a very gorgeous, it's a gorgeous world. And I'm looking forward to, I want to call it experiencing it a little bit more, but I don't really know, scouting it, discovering it, let's call it that, to discover a little bit more of Tortosa in future videos. So, yeah, but anyway, today, right now, we are working on the living room situation. I did use medium wall height walls in this house, which feels weird that I never do that, but had to make an exception for this house because it looked really cute on the exterior. And of course they do get a TV, although I don't know, I feel like if I went here, I'd probably not spend a lot of time watching TV, also because it would probably be in another language that I didn't understand. So I don't know how much use they're getting out of it, but it's there if they need it. If they need to watch the news or something like that, they have a TV, or just have a movie night or whatever. They have a TV. And this is where the amazing view is from, by the way, as well, which is also why, in the end, yes, I decided to go for these, I think, but they're sheer curtains, so you can still look through them and you can still experience the awesome view that is outside the house. For the landscaping as well, so I decided to go for a lot of ivy for the house because I felt like it was fitting for it for some reason. I don't know, I just felt like it was fitting. Also, the house is way too white, and if you've been on stream, I think there was one stream where I talked about it, but this is also not built on stream, by the way. My initial plan was that I was going to build or going to stream yesterday evening, but with everything happening, I just decided not to, and then I felt moody. So here we are today. Hopefully we'll stream tomorrow evening, so that's Friday evening, at least CET time, so evening CET. So if you want to hang out and build something else in Tortosa with me, tomorrow will be when we're doing that. I might just like ninja start it before ninja start it. That sounds so weird. I might just jump into starting the house before I start the stream. So earlier in the day I might start the house. I don't know yet. But we're gonna be building something on stream definitely tomorrow, so be looking forward to that. If you've missed the streams, they'll be making a return because I wasn't able to stream Sunday and Monday, so I feel like I haven't streamed for ages now. It feels weird. I don't like it. I want to get back to it. But I remember talking about white houses because I don't personally like them that much, but it definitely helped. Like, they're a little bit too plain or something like that. I don't know. They look gorgeous in real life, but in The Sims, it's just like there's something missing. So I felt like ivy kind of helped with that a lot, and that's why there's so many plants on the house, so much ivy and wisteria and other stuff on the house just to cover up some of the white walls because it looked a little bit too plain for me. So the kitchen is super small, but I'm also kind of guessing that if you go here, you'll probably go out to eat a lot. At least, I don't know, Tortosa, is it Italy inspired or is it Spain inspired? I'm not really sure. But whenever I've been to Italy, we definitely go out to eat more than stay home to eat. That's the thing. So even if I visit my aunt and she lives there, so like it's still home to her, they go out to eat lunch all the time. Like, it's completely normal. I don't really know if that's the standard, but she loves to go. I also think it's because she doesn't like to cook. I'm just gonna be honest. I feel like it's because she doesn't like to cook. But we definitely go out to eat more than cook at home. So I feel like if you went here on your honeymoon as well, you wouldn't want to spend time, unless you really love cooking, you wouldn't want to spend time cooking either. So you probably go out to eat at some romantic spots in Tortosa. Oh, please don't tell me I need to build a restaurant in Tortosa. Oh no. don't get any ideas, guys. Just reel it in a little bit, okay? If I ended up doing that, it would have to be a restaurant slash apartment. There is no way around it. That's the only way I'm doing that. As you probably learned by now as well, but we'll see, we'll see. I just, I know that I want to do an update, because I never did after, what was it called? Cottage Living. I never did the save file update because I'm still missing the 2 lots. I might just release the save file as is, but do it after I've updated Tortosa. So even without the 2 last, the 2 missing lots in Henford-on-Bagley, I might do that. Let me know what you think about that though, because whenever I built on any of the bigger lots, I'd always have a lot of lag, and it's hard to record, but also just build and play test and everything when you're having a lot of lag. And I can't turn off I refuse to turn off my reshade. Call me stupid, but I refuse to turn off my reshade. Although I'm not really sure that that's the problem anyway. I think it might be something to do with Henford-on-Bagley. So let me know what you think about that though. After doing Tortosa, would you want the updated save file despite Henford-on-Bagley not being fully updated yet? Let me know. I'm not really sure where I'm at with the other worlds either, so I'm gonna have to update myself, but we'll see. But we are nearing the end of this video, so I'm gonna be wrapping up this voiceover now. I hope you all like this build. It will not be available for download just yet, but next week when the pack is available for everyone, I'll let you know an update on the community tab, and I'll have uploaded everything that I've built so far to the gallery and also as tray files on Patreon, so just keep an eye on the community tab. But I hope you all enjoyed this video regardless. If you like book videos, check out my other channel. It'll be linked to through the link tree in the description box, but that is all. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye! It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Oh, Aveline. I can't believe it's already over. Too late to talk and fix whatever's broken. Thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but